the afternoon time as well as the evening time, and the hundreds of little birds collect around and creating a veritable bedlam of chirpings. So in that way she spent all the time in day-to-day life. So after getting ready to school, Khushwant Singh grandmother, she used to spend lot of time in spinning wheel as well as feeding pharaohs and some of the bread to the little birds and hundreds of birds. Not only the little birds and also hundreds of birds, and she used to give some chapatis to the street dogs. So like that she's spending some of the valuable time in the house. And then Khushwant Singh studies continues in abroad, and she can't be able to live normally without Khushwant Singh. His grandmother can't able to live normally, and she always thinking about her grandson. And then after 5 years he come back. Khushwant Singh come back from his studies, and she look like very old, and she can't able to move one place to another place easily. Now she looks very strange, and she can't able to move easily through one place to another place. She was ill. She stopped to pray towards God because of the age, and she was affected by some disease, and she can't able to pray at all. She can't able to murmuring her lips at all. So this is the first time after a long years. This is the first time Khushwant Singh see that she can't able to pray towards God. That was this last two paragraphs, and then finally this prose is going to conclude. After a long period of time she meets a death. That's what the journey, for life journey, as well as look at this paragraph. But she ignored our protests. She lay peacefully on bed, praying bed, telling her beds. Even before we could suspect, her lips stopped moving and rosely fell from her fearless fingers. A peaceful pallor spread on her face, and we know that she was dead. So finally she meets a death, and we lifted off her bed and customarily and laid on her ground and covered with a red shroud. After a few hours mourning, and we left her alone to make arrangements for her funeral. So in the funeral also, all the birds, not only for birds and also street dog, all those animals as well as birds come together and joined in particular funeral of Khushwant Singh grandmother. So once you are going to show your love and kindness towards pet animal or anything else, that kind of animals also ready to show love or affection towards you. This is maybe the main concept of this prose. After a long time, all the birds and as well as that street dogs come to see that funeral of Khushwant Singh grandmother. This is the background, as well as Khushwant Singh recalled through this prose of how his grandmother loved him, as well as carry all his school days as well as college days. This is the prose that we are going to conclude by Khushwant Singh. Thank you.